Hey friends, how y'all doing? Hope everybody is having a great week. So this video we are getting into low maintenance friendships. And for me personally, low maintenance friendships are the thing for me because I am a mom, I get busy, I own a business, I'm in school. I don't have the time to be in someone's presence all the time, right? Like I look at it like we're not in high school, we're not in college anymore. Like I love those friendships where we tap in with each other every now and then and it's like we never left. Um, the people that need to see their friend or talk to their friend every 5 seconds, that anxious attachment, I can't do it. It's too stressful to be emotionally responsible for another grown human being. Um, all of my friends, it's funny because both of my best friends are nurses. So we don't expect to hear from each other all the time. If we do, great. If we don't, we understand that it's grind time and we're busy. I've realized for myself personally, like those friendships where I'm not always available and people tend to think that it's funk or it's smoke or something like that, like they don't work for me. They always end badly. So we're gonna get into these and react to them per usual, and y'all get in the comments and let me know what you think.
There's nothing I appreciate more as an adult than a low maintenance friend. You know those friends where you might not see or talk to them every day, might not even see or talk to them every month. Maybe they moved, maybe they have kids, maybe they're just in a totally different phase of life than you are, but they are still there for you. They are always still
Period.
your cheerleader. And when you do talk and see each other, it's like no time has passed. In fact, the
Exactly.
conversation doesn't stop flowing. You have so much gossip, so much tea, so much information to
Yes,
fill
the
them in
catching
on.
up
There's
is
no
the
drama,
best
there's no
part.
beef, there's no bad vibes. Just good energy and a solid friend that you can always count on to be in your corner.
Yes.
I get it. Low maintenance friendships. I get it. I have some. I understand. But what do you think is going to be the consequences of a growing cultural reverence for low maintenance friendships? Because I'll tell you, I'm in the friendship space. I study what the research has to say about women's communication, cooperation, and conflict. I'm in this space. And can I tell you what people are secretly telling me? People who are paying for private sessions, people who come into speaking engagements. There was a full house tonight for a panel that I did in New York City. Can I tell you what they're telling me? People are ready to express platonic desire. But all this chatter around low maintenance friendships being the standard has people second guessing their very natural inclination to pursue relationship with other people in a platonic capacity. It has them measuring their words, fearing their love is too great, holding back on wanting to initiate a hangout or a text for fear of looking like they're being high maintenance. You know, another context I often hear this, men talking about women. Is she a high maintenance chick? And I have other thoughts on that. I have some, I don't know, theories on just that phrase in general and how it's being translated in the friendship space. I've just been having a lot of thoughts. I get low maintenance friendships. I think we're missing the caveat that that shouldn't describe every kind of friendship. It should not describe
I
your
agree.
overall approach to friendship.
I
If you
agree.
have some relationships that feel like they don't require much and there's a sense of ease, I get it. But I often hear people use low maintenance friendships in a synonymous way with people who don't call you every day. But maintenance means energy required, targeted efforts required to keep something going. Let's take that off the table, the whole talking to each other every day. Okay, take it off. My friendships require some kind of effort, maybe emotional effort. Maybe it requires me to be inconvenienced sometimes when they want to talk and I'm not feeling like talking, but they need me right now. Maybe my friendship requires me to show up after work when I'm tired, but this event's important to her, so I'm going to go. And before people come in the comments with, well, you need your mental health, but 100% mental health is important. Boundaries are important. That's always going to be an understood, unspoken baseline here. But as far as like responsibility, showing up, effort, at the effort it might take to be vulnerable, the effort it might take to put things on the calendar to see you, the effort it might take to write myself reminders to ask you how that doctor appointment went, targeted effort, intentional friendship. So my theory is that the loudest people of this conversation are people with avoidant attachment, the people leading this conversation on your algorithm
Mm.
about I just need
Mm.
something chill. You've got people.
Hold on
who
now.
are holding back on the love they have to give.
Sis is cooking. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. I know y'all know I can't hide my expressions, right? So I was sitting there and I'm like, where is she going with this? Right? And I'm glad that I was listening to understand and not respond, because at first I was like, okay, but you say that you're in them. But I understand what she's getting at now. Definitely. And I definitely just had this conversation with a really close friend of mine about the fact that I, due to my childhood, have a very I have an anxious avoidant personality. And so my immediate response is to run. My fight or flight says, get up out of here. And I've been really working with myself on that, on no, sit in it and deal with it, right? So that makes all the sense in the world. What I was thinking of when she was saying, like, it does require some effort, right? So, like, with my own friendships, we do still check in. We just don't see each other all the time. But for us, and I think that this is everybody, you need to have an understanding in these friendships of what works for you, what works for them, and how you guys can meet somewhere in the middle. Um, I'm also very much a you cannot, like, I will never ask of you what you can't ask of me kind of person, right? So when she's saying, like, some of these people, they will use that excuse to get, like, the excuse for them not being there as, oh, mental health, yada yada yada. That's definitely, like, I get it. I totally understand where she's coming from now. Um, for me, it's like, okay, for instance, like I said, one of my best friends, both of my best friends are nurses. One of them lives in Georgia. So I just don't get to see and talk to her as much as, I'd like to. There's a a time difference and whatever. But when I tell you, like, when me and her are in the same room with each other, it's like we never left. We have so much to catch up on. Like, I'm getting married, well, technically next year, right? Um, and we talk about that. It was just my godson's birthday. We talk about that. It was just her birthday a few months before that. We talk about that. So we still we still tap in. And then, social media has helped so much because you can kind of see what's going on in your friends' lives, right? My best friend that's here, she's a nurse, like I said. So, when I don't hear from them, I don't feel away. But I do feel like a lot of this conversation, specifically around people just using that as an excuse to not be present in their friendships, definitely that's something where people need to do the work on themselves. Because if you're using that, oh, I'm low maintenance, as a means to just, you know, be absent, then I don't think that is a valid way to explain the friendship, if that makes sense. So I totally get where she's coming from now, where it has people wondering, like, am I being too much of a friend? Because everybody wants these friends that don't require anything from them. And it's just like, no, you're not being too much. But I think that this is why it's so important for us to find our people as well, because a lot of the time we will end up in these friendships, right? And sometimes we just outgrow each other, but you're trying to hold on for the sake of time or whatever. Or, it's like you can even go so far as when we talk about like romantic relationships where you know that this person has nothing of what you need or want out of a person, and you're trying to form or mold them into what you want them to be, and that's not how that works. So I totally can empathize with what she's saying. Like, I didn't, that's why in the beginning I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? I get it now.
The desire they have for more fulfilling friendships, for fear of looking like they're not being low maintenance enough. It's just a thought. I'm working through it, but I don't know.
I had to stop hanging around people who always thought me not talking to them meant we weren't friends. Like, I don't have to text you all the time. I don't have to call you all day long. Like, we have a life. You have a life. I have a life. Like, we're busy outside of each other. That does not make me less of your friend. I really appreciate the friends where you can go days and days on end without talking to them and they don't feel like y'all falling out or y'all got any beef. I have friends that I have not talked to in years, but I know when we get on that phone, it feels like we never missed a day. Like, I have friends, if I call and ask them, can you do something? Can I need this? They're going to hop on a plane. Okay, and they're gonna come down here and they're gonna see me. They're gonna do whatever for their friend. I just cannot deal with people that feel like they have to be entitled to your life. They feel like they need to know every working detail about your life. They feel like they need to know about who you with, where you gonna be with. You are not my man. And I really think oftentimes a lot of friends feel like they're your man, and they feel like you need to check in with them. You need to let them know every given moment of your day. Even the Bible say don't let your right hand know what your left hand doing. Why do I need to tell you all my good and merry business? And that's something that needs to be talked about. Oftentimes, girls that are in friendships think that you owe them something, or you're supposed to talk to them all the time just because you're friends, and they need to know every working detail about your life. For what? You don't need, I feel like this. Just because you're my friend and I believe we're friends and I know it truly does not mean you need to know everything about me. I don't need to know everything about you. You need to keep some stuff from me a mystery. You need to just pop out with it and I'm going to be happy regardless. You don't have to let me know who you're dating, who you're talking to. Don't know. Everybody don't need to know your business. They don't have to. It's so crazy that society makes it feel like, you're supposed to tell every person that you meet every working detail of your life, and you don't.
I'm a loyal ass friend, but I'm a low maintenance friend. I'm the friend that you can call whenever you need something, but do not call me every single day. We need space, but we got your back at the same time.
Me. That is definitely me. Okay, where'd it go? Hold on, y'all. Friends. I think that we lost the rest of this video. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, I have no idea what happened, y'all, but we are going to figure this thing out, because what the heck happened?
And when you learn your place in
Single.
Okay, y'all, so I feel like maybe when I was stitching this together, a few of the videos got lost. So we are going to go back to this first video and we'll just react from there, because I don't know what the Rasclat just happened. Unless it's just this thing acting up, because it's saying my Wi-Fi is trippy. Like, now my videos are not coming. I don't know, child. The ghetto. Let's see. Let's back it up. That was weird. Yeah, see, I don't think it's the internet not catching up. That is odd. Let's see where it goes, because that is weird. I don't know what just happened there.
And another thing, for all the people coming for the people that prefer low maintenance friends, if like y'all just want an excuse to be a bad friend, I think I'm okay with that title at this point, because the stuff that y'all require in these friendships is getting a little too crazy. Like, there was this one girl literally
be like the second boyfriend.
You should treat your friendships the way that you treat your relationship with your man. I'm sorry, I only got one husband, and I'm not treating my friend like my husband. That's crazy. Literally insane. And I get it. Some of y'all are like this. Y'all every second, every day. Like, I wake up in the morning, I'm calling my best friend. I go to sleep at night, I'm calling my best friend, tell him good night. I'm seeing you every Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and repeat. No, that's not me. That will never be me. I don't want it to be me. I don't want it to be my friend.
Seriously.
And I was like, nah, that just means you're a bad friend. You want to put in low effort. And I think I'm okay with that at this point, because y'all be acting here wild. Like, my definition of a low maintenance friendship isn't I talk to you once or twice a year. No, that is not even a friendship. Not at all.
I agree.
The friendship that I am talking about that's low maintenance is we ain't got to talk every day, because we have jobs. Do you know how exhausted mentally I am by the time I get off every day? And my husband gets off later than me. So by the time I get back, that time frame of me being by myself, I'm trying to recharge real quick so I can have some energy to be this man's wife, because I am mentally checked out. And you expect me to have that same type of energy for more than one person? Like, low key, the way adulting is out here in these streets got me out here thinking, like, am I gonna be able to do this and have kids too?
Girl, because I be overstimulated.
It's just too much. Y'all have crazy expectations for friends. I'm like, yes, if you need me at 3 o'clock in the morning, hit my line. I will answer every single time. Literally, just had that happen 2 weeks ago. And you know what? I was on the road driving across state to be there for my friend. It's not about, oh, I just don't want to put in no effort. I'm going to be there when you need me. Any accomplishment, big or small, I'm going to overhype you every single time. Birthday, Christmas, and just because you want to go on a vacation, yes. But this needs to be well thought out and planned, because we got big girl jobs. We got lives, mortgages, and husbands and wives. Like, I'm sorry, y'all a little delusional with this. Oh, you need to be treating your friendship the way you treat your relationship. I'm not doing that. First of all, do you know how much? I'll be convinced that some of y'all that be saying this is single. Because do you know how much energy goes to
I don't even think it
maintaining
be
a
the single
marriage?
ones.
Who
I
got the
think it's
energy
the
to
ones
do
that
that
be
with
trying to
multiple
escape
people?
from their
That's why
relationships.
polygamy is not something that's successful. Because it takes so much time and energy. I'm like, I'm sorry. If being and wanting low maintenance friendship makes me a bad friend, I accept the title. I'm
Period.
cool with that. Me and my best friends know how we rock, and we will ride for each other each and every time. But
Period.
that's it.
I agree. I agree.
I do feel like I want to touch on the low maintenance
She's
friendships
so
a little
cute.
bit, because I want to say people need to understand that there are different levels of friendship, and when you learn your
Yes.
place in that type of friendship with that
This.
person,
This,
you will learn to
this.
stop
For sure,
taking,
for sure.
I said thinking, taking things so personally, or stop feeling so entitled. We're adults, we're growing up. Time flies. Like, time literally will fly by. And the phone works both ways. So if you feel away that your friend is not talking to you, hey girl, I've really been, feeling away, whatever. Voice your opinion, voice how you feel. If she doesn't change how she's taking it, that's when you just cut her off. It's not that hard. It's no beef, nothing. The girl, I said how I felt. She didn't understand it. But sometimes y'all be saying, like, especially when it's the boyfriend thing, oh, as soon as she break up with that man, she come to me. Tell her you feel away. Don't tell
Yeah,
people
real
this.
shit.
Don't tell
I
her.
agree.
Communicate.
Yes, I agree. Use your big girl words. I totally agree.
What's the purpose of healing my inner child?
So you can start to use it for what it was originally intended for. If you look at a child only lives from its imagination.
Okay, y'all. So I want to say that that's about it, because I don't know what the hell my phone got going on. Yeah, we'll get to that one. That's the next video. But the way that between my phone and this laptop, but I will say, like I said, I don't believe that you can use being a low maintenance friend as an excuse to be a bad friend. When I think of the term low maintenance friend, I just think of it as someone that understands that, like, this person loves me, this person is there when I need them, but I can't expect them to, like, if we don't talk every day, I don't want them feeling like there's something wrong or like they don't rock with me like that. So I'm definitely the same when it comes to that. Like, if I don't talk to you, it's no hard feelings. And I'm the friend where if I don't hear from you and I'm, concerned, or it's been a minute, I will hit you and be like, you good? Because I ain't heard from you in a minute. And they'll, oh no, girl, this and this is going on. Okay, it's no hard feelings. I don't feel away. I just want to tap in and make sure that you was good. Let you know I love you. I'm proud of you. XYZ. I think that's the difference. Is number one, if you have some attachment style that makes you feel like when I don't talk to you that I'm rejecting you or I don't fuck with you like that, then I'm probably not the friend for you anyway. That's for me, that's how I take it. Like, I've had people that want to be my friend because I'm cool as shit, and then they realize, like, oh, okay, so 90% of the time she lives in a box or in a bubble. And it's like, yeah, I'm not, like they said, like, if you need me, I'm always going to be a shoulder to cry on. I'm always going to be there to support you. I'm always going to be there rooting you on, but I'm not finna talk to you morning, noon, and night. And then sometimes we'll talk morning, noon, and night if that's what you need me for. But then I might need 2 weeks of silence. The last young lady that was talking about, she's somebody's wife. Like, y'all, I got 4 kids. There are times when I have my me time and it's quiet, I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to answer my phone. I don't want the school calling me. I don't want nothing. I just need pure quiet. Like, it was a point in time, and y'all know because y'all was hearing it in certain videos where, like, they was doing construction outside on the pool. Then, I had clients, and then my kids would come home, and I was so overstimulated. It was just noise after noise after noise for like 3 months straight. And for the 3 years that I've been living in this apartment, it has been construction back and forth. And while I'm grateful that I live in a building where they update everything, baby, imagine hearing construction for 3 fucking years straight. So y'all get in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Are you a low maintenance friend? Do you think that that term low maintenance friend is like a cop out? What do y'all think? Y'all get in the comments to let me know, and I'll see you on the next video.